Yeah, it's always been a tricky window, June, for Ireland. And I've learned that talking to the people around, the ex-coaches and the staff in the association. Always been a tricky camp, and that's easy to understand when you stop playing 3rd of May and we have a game 7th of June.
Yeah.
So after a long season in the championship, load of games, you play in 2 games every week, and you need a holiday when the season is finished. So we have decided to limit the number of championship players as much as we can, to give them just the break they need.
Yeah.
That's the biggest reason, is to give them the break they need to be fresh in September, because that is when the reality starts for us, and we need everyone fresh in September. And we don't want to destroy the off season for too many players. We might need to pick some players because of just lacking in numbers in some positions. So, but that is our kind of thought process going into June, is to try to limit the number as much as we can of championship players that are finished now next week.
I suppose with that in mind, our League of Ireland players are probably a quarter, midway through the season in June. Will some of those players, like maybe Jack Byrne, Josh Honahan, are they in contention to get into the squad?
Yeah, we've been watching some of these players. Honestly, we plan to have a camp in May, right after the championship finished, so we could play the championship players then and then give them the holiday off. But unfortunately, one of the opponents pulled out and we couldn't find a replacement.
Okay.
That would have been ideal, and then we would have taken some of these players that probably will be in June and play them there, opening spaces in June for the likes of players in the League of Ireland. But because we missed out on those games, probably the spots that we plan to have open are fewer than we wanted. But there's always a possibility to see a League of Ireland player for sure.